You haven't been paying that. Why not?
They reduced my food stamp, so my one child's father has stopped paying child support. Is there a way for me to petition to get any of that lowered? Because, I mean, I haven't seen the child in 9 years. They won't allow me to. They completely alienated me from her.
Holly Green is here in this matter for a show cause.
This is an arrears only case. Ms. Green is ordered to pay $50 a month on those arrears. Currently owes a third party $2,430.03. Fees $558.50. Total owing $2,988.53. Last payment received was $10 November 9th, 2022. $3.09 in July of this year. She does have prior contempt.
And ma'am, do you agree that you owe the amount stated?
Yeah.
So you're supposed to pay $50 a month. You haven't been paying that. Why not?
I was not able to pay it. I called MISDU, I called Allpaid, and I called Friend of the Court. Allpaid told me that it's showing that I no longer pay, and it would not allow me to process my payment. And DHS is telling me the same thing. They reduced my food stamps, saying that I no longer pay on this case. So I did get a hold of, I think her name is Heather in your guys' office, and she got me another way to pay, but it wasn't allowing me to make the payments. Also, my one child's father has stopped paying child support. So now I've got the two boys on about 116 to 17 a week. And I am fighting for SSI for the third time. They said it's going to take longer than 3 to 6 months, and I applied in August. I received a letter yesterday that they want some further testing done, so I'm just waiting to get that scheduled.
So are you disabled? Is that why you filed for SSI?
Yes.
What's the nature of your disability?
Right now I'm going for my mental health. I have severe PTSD and anxiety, very bad anxiety. I haven't driven in 14 years over it. And I'm also trying to see a rheumatologist. I've gotten a referral 3 times and can't seem to get through. For a rheumatologist, I have really severe arthritis, and it's coming to light that my mom and my sister have a lot of genetic disorders that they've passed down. So I have to have a bunch of testing done to find out exactly what kind of arthritis I have going on.
Applied for SSI or disability?
Yes.
Or
Yes, I have.
you're just waiting for a determination?
Yeah, they want me to have an eval done through them. I got that letter yesterday, so I'm just waiting on their phone call back to find out when that's going to be. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with it saying that I'm not paying, because, you know, even DHS says it doesn't show that I pay anymore. And I know I do, but, and I said that to them, but like it kept telling me my info was wrong when I would go to pay, and I called MISDU, I called Friend of the Court, I called, you know, and they kept telling me, call somebody else. And so finally I got it figured out, but yeah, it was just saying that I don't make payments. So I was really confused.
Well, you don't have any ongoing support. It's all arrears.
Right.
That was the confusion.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't accept my payment when I was trying to do it through Pay Near Me, and I think I'm doing the all paid now or something like that. It might be vice versa.
I don't know. You're still about 3,000 behind. So.
Yeah. Is there a way for me to petition to get any of that lowered? Because, I mean, I haven't seen the child in 9 years. They won't allow me to. They completely alienated me from her, like her entire life. I don't know. Charlotte.
So there's a guardianship for that child, if I recall?
They adopted her last year.
Oh, well, if she's adopted, then you would only have the rights to see her that were granted by the people that adopted her. There wouldn't be an order
right.
An adoption case for any kind of visitation. So
right, there was supposed to be an order for phone communication, and their lawyer and my lawyer and them are all ignoring me. So
not an adoption, there wouldn't be.
They told me because my ex-husband lives with them, that it'd be open adoption, and they agreed to phone conversations through CMH, and none of them will respond to me back.
I don't know how that would be enforceable in an adoption situation, but I don't know. You may want to talk to a lawyer or maybe the judge that granted the adoption, but you'd have to file a motion to get back in front of that judge if there was something that you were told to induce you to allow your parental rights to be terminated that hasn't come true. As far as this goes, though, I'll suspend enforcement for 6 more months while you're waiting on a determination for SSI. We'll see where that gets us. All right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so if you can make payments, you can, but
Yeah,
not able to, then there wouldn't be any further enforcement for 6 months.
okay.
Now, if you're approved and you get a lump sum, for
I
disability,
won't get that lump sum.
no lump sum.
They told me I won't get it because it's SSI, not Social Security. So even though I've been fighting for going on 11 years or going on 10 years, they said I wouldn't get that lump sum.
All right, so you didn't have enough work history to apply for
No.
disability?
No.
All right.
I think altogether it's been like 4 years of work history. You know, it's really hard to find a first shift job when your kids are special needs and need you there when they're home.
So that would be, December, January, February? That'd be through May. If June comes and you're still unable to make payments or you haven't gotten approved, you need to file a motion at that point to address anything further, okay?
Okay.
I know it's gonna
Yeah.
ruffle some feathers.
That's okay.
What do we do about the other significant other of the other person that lays up at the house and don't have a job and just don't work? Nothing. So they
Nothing.
can just lay up and be.
Yep.
The two children that were adopted, do you get an adoption subsidy for those two children?
I do. I receive $400 per month per child.
So you're getting a total of $800, and is that full amount going to you, or are you splitting that with Mr. Johnson?
No, that check goes to me every month.